Thanks so much. I welcome you to Politics Today. I'm your brother, Great. The human family need to know that all that is being garbage out against Fubara, the River State governor that have been removed from office unconstitutionally, all that is being said, they all constitute what should be classified as criminal lie. There's no truth in them.
The only thing that can happen now is for anybody to appeal to God. If there's an opportunity for you to appeal to God, Supreme Court has made it very clear that you cannot have a democracy without a legislature. The Supreme Court has made it clear, cannot say that the government without a legislature. It is unheard of where anybody will say 3 people will constitute an assembly to make laws for the entire state. Which is what is important, that can 3 people make law for a state?
It is so sad that people allow themselves to be deceived by Wike. He was the person that packaged this lie and started spreading them. How can 3 people make law for a state? How can 3 people screen commissioners? How can 3 people? That is the lie Wike packaged. Supreme Court bought that lie deliberately for selfish interest. 5 Supreme Court justices bought the lie that similarly, Fubara, the River State governor, deliberately decided to handpick 3 lawmakers, provided office for them within the government house facility, and they are the ones that will make law to govern the state. He decided to do away with the legislative arm of government, which the Supreme Court said is a brazen subversion of the democratic government of River State. He was using excessive power, which is an act of gross indiscipline. All these are lies from people who brought themselves so low, in a shameless manner. They have lost every sense of shame. That's why they package lies, which they know the truth. They know that what they are saying, there's no truth in it. But they just want to bring Nigeria down. What these people are doing is an act of treason. They are bringing Nigeria down. You know the truth, but you package lies. And that's why there is tension in the land. There is tension in the land. And the president, who knows the truth, will also run with the same lies. And on the basis of that same lies, packaged by people of questionable character, state of emergency will be declared in River State, and a sitting governor will be removed from office. State of emergency. Lo and behold, the one will call Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Fagbemi, who people expect as a senior advocate of Nigeria, should know what the law says and should be able to present the truth. Senior advocate. He is the same person joining others to garbage lies. How Fubara decided to just work with the 3 lawmakers, provided office for them at the government house complex, this and that. All of them, from Wike, Supreme Court, the President, the Attorney General, none of them can deny the root cause of the problem.
The governor, like I said, and it is no longer news, about 3 or 4 of the members, constituted them to the House of Assembly, and give them preferential treatment, move them to the government house to be doing performing legislative functions. This situation got to the court. There were about 10, 15, 16 cases. And at the end of the day, the Supreme Court came out and made very profound findings of breaches of the Constitution, mainly against the governor. You see, you rise or fall on the basis of what you took to court and what the decision of the court is on it. The court came to the decision that the governor had long anticipated, wrongly, that he might be impeached. And because of that, he knew that the House of Assembly was a critical structure organ to do that, brought down the House of Assembly.
None of them want the people to know 27 lawmakers defected from PDP to APC. In line with the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the 27 lawmakers lost their seat, and their seats were declared vacant. And when a seat is declared vacant, such a person is no longer a lawmaker. It is not the fault of Fubara that INEC did not move fast to conduct by-election to fill the vacant seats. Or they are now peddling in a very low manner. They brought themselves so low to package lies and taking action on the basis of those lies, making reference to the Constitution, which they do not understand. No wealth or position can long endure except the foundation is built on truth and justice. A British statesman said it. No truth, no justice. Then you want to move a nation forward. It's not possible. This is what you have already had. Advancing criminality. Packaging lies. And these lies, this way of making lies instrument of state policy is worsening poverty in Nigeria. 27 lawmakers defected and lost their seats. That is the problem. We only have 3 constitutionally recognized lawmakers. Only 3. That is the problem. But they will not present it. They will garbage lies. Similarly, Fubara deliberately decided to illegally exclude lawmakers. Illegally decided not to work with the legislatures. All these are lies, and they know what they are doing. Very shameful. Very shameful. The human family need to know where the problem is. Wike is packaging lies. Supreme Court, they are all running around with lies. The president, they have to package lies to the nation. The Attorney General have to come and explain on the basis of lies also. None of them at this 4 level had owned up that there was defection. None of them had owned up that there was defection. But our president received the defected lawmakers in Asorok. He received them. Nobody can deny it. The defected lawmakers were in court with an affidavit that they are APC members. The judiciary in Nigeria at all levels cannot deny it. Let them prove me wrong that there is no such affidavit. Let them prove me wrong. Very shameful. You are looking for mirror to hold. You are looking for mirror to look at what you are holding in your hand. No sense of shame. How can a nation move forward when lies have been made instrument of state policy? How can a nation move forward? Nobody is talking about the defection. It's just a question of similarity. Fubara only want to work with 3 lawmakers. Only want to work with 3 lawmakers. This is a brazen subversion of the democratic government of River State. Good English from people who have deliberately refused to make use of their brain. Very shameful. God will surely deliver Nigeria.